Hey everybody, happy Monday! It's Weather for Weather Geeks time, the Valley's most in-depth weather forecast video. We had a couple of nice days in a row with a little rain last evening, but the daylight hours really nice yesterday and today. Although it was a little bit cloudier today, we're hoping 5 years from today we do not have a cloudy day. And why is that? Well, 5 years from today is the great North American solar eclipse of 2024. We will be in the path of totality in northern Ohio with this, even in parts of our area around Trumbull County. That'll be in the path of totality. Now, Mahoning County, Columbiana County, Mercer County, Lawrence County, and PA, it's very close to being in the path of totality, but it won't be quite a total eclipse in those locations. But it will be from Trumbull County on north and west through the Cleveland area as well. And this will clip the north side of Columbus, just north of Cincinnati as well. And so hotel rooms, no doubt, will be booked up. Just like they were in the path of totality back in 2017 along this path. Of course, our very own Derek Steyer was down in the path of totality, and I would suspect that there'll be a lot of media figures that are in Dallas, Little Rock, once again, southern Missouri, southern Illinois, Evansville, maybe Indianapolis, Dayton, and then heading up towards Cleveland, and even our area as well, coming up in 5 years. Hopefully, the weather cooperates. Now, our eclipse in 2017, which was, of course, just a partial eclipse around here, that's a much sunnier time of the year in August than it is in April around here. Typically in April, over half of our days are pretty cloudy. So it's not great timing as far as the time of the year, but keep your fingers crossed because it'll be really something if we get a nice clear day with that eclipse coming up 5 years from right now. All right, balmy day today, 68 this afternoon. That is, of course, well above where we should be at this time of the year, and we weren't alone while New England was in the deep freeze. Outside of that cool wedge, lots and lots of above-average temperatures across the Ohio Valley, the Great Lakes, the Midwest for today. We're getting into that time of year. Pollen season, the trees are starting to bud, and tomorrow is going to be a sunny, rather breezy day for the most part. And with things starting to green up and bud a little bit, allergy sufferers may really start feeling the effects now as we head into mid-April, and it's of course typical for this time of the year. Elm, juniper, and maple, the primary culprits here in early spring. All right, the radar quiet this evening. It has been that way, and it'll stay that way tonight, aside from a 5% chance of a passing shower in the next couple of hours. We actually have a cold front, weak cold front, that's going to cruise through this evening and overnight. And you can probably draw another front back here. Very little impact from these other than just tomorrow being slightly cooler. In the meantime, severe weather has been a concern all day today across parts of the Tennessee Valley and heading over to the Carolinas and parts of Virginia. All that is missing us to the south and east. Good looking day tomorrow in the wake of our front. I think the morning will turn out to be sunny, and north of I-80 I think there'll be some lake effect clouds that try to pop up as we go into the afternoon, but overall, nice day. Still above average. We'll get up to about 60, 61 in most spots. Now, a cloudier, cooler day coming up on Wednesday in the wake of that front, and we won't be into this warm sector just yet. So Wednesday's a day where we might struggle to get out of the 40s with a mixed bag of clouds and sunshine. But that's just kind of a one-day deal. This warm front lifts to the north Thursday morning, and we'll get into the warm sector pretty easily, and it'll be about 20 degrees warmer on Thursday than it will be on Wednesday. This will be a doozy of a winter storm in parts of the Midwest, out into the Plain States, but we don't have to worry about any of that around here. In addition to the winter weather threat, this will bring a severe weather threat to parts of the nation's midsection and across the Mississippi Valley by Wednesday night and into Thursday and into parts of Friday as well. Thursday could be a big severe weather day from St. Louis south through Little Rock, Houston, maybe New Orleans as well, heading up towards Memphis. Around here, we might hear a rumble of thunder Friday, but the dynamics are just not very good for severe weather around here. A thunderstorm, a possibility. Not real unstable, though, as the system starts to weaken somewhat as it comes east. And then we'll see that relatively warm and moist air mass replaced by a chillier air mass by Friday night. And heading into the weekend, I'm not real optimistic about the weekend forecast at this point. It won't be as nice as this past weekend. So after making it into the 60s Thursday and Friday, 51 Saturday, 49 Sunday, and there's a chance that 49 Sunday is optimistic. There's a chance Sunday could be real cruddy with the cold rain. Worst case scenario, Sunday's a cold rain with temperatures lower 40s at best. That's a worst case scenario at this point. That's not our forecast, but I wouldn't take that off the table at this point. Now, as is typical of early to mid-spring around here, we're all over the place over the next 10 days. Cooler Wednesday, warmer Thursday, still pretty balmy Friday, but then a chilly weekend, a chilly Monday, and then temperatures should moderate some during the second half of next week. You know how it goes around here. These kinds of back and forth type patterns are not unusual in the month of April. in Northeast Ohio and Western PA. Thanks for checking out tonight's deep dive into our local weather. We hope you'll join us tomorrow for a fresh edition of Weather for Weather Geeks.